From Ticker News with Aaron Young, this is Ticker Today.
Hello, thanks so much for joining me. President Donald Trump is intensifying his legal battles against the judiciary, aiming to bolster his executive power amidst a surge of over 150 lawsuits challenging his administration's actions. Recent court rulings have predominantly gone against the president, but now the AG is hitting out at all of those judges. Also today, Canada's Mark Carney officially calling a snap election for the 28th of April as he goes head-to-head with his Conservative leader and tries to differentiate himself from Justin Trudeau. Concerns are rising in Australia about the potential impact of a trade war with the United States on medicine prices and availability. We'll be joined by Professor Tim Harcourt from UTS. It is budget week in Australia and it promises positive news for Australians grappling with cost of living pressures. But will a big spending budget help to reduce or hinder inflation? On the markets this week, the focus shifts to the Fed Reserve's preferred inflation gauge as markets continue to grapple with all of that uncertainty over President Trump's tariff proposals. This is Ticker Today, the latest news, business and tech shaping the world. Let's get started. First today, President Donald Trump is intensifying his legal battles against the judiciary, striving to enhance his executive power with over 150 lawsuits challenging his administration's actions. Recent court rulings have predominantly gone against him, particularly concerning immigration policies that aim to abolish birthright citizenship. As Trump now escalates his rhetoric, even calling for the impeachment of judges, he faces rebuke from the Supreme Court Chief Justice over these remarks. Meanwhile, his administration's also battling various lawsuits related to federal spending and the dismissal of independent officials. Here's the Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who's hitting out at the judges opposing the president.
And these are federal district judges who are trying to control our nation's agenda. And yes, President Trump won the popular vote by an overwhelming majority. Yep. He won the Electoral College, and the people of America want change. And these judges they are losing, and they realize that, and we are going to win.
Canada's Mark Carney has officially called a snap election for April 28 as he goes head-to-head with the Conservative leader. The election is shaping up to be a crucial battle over who can best protect Canada from potential economic harm posed by Donald Trump's tariffs. After a rough start, the Liberals are now finding themselves leading in the polls, leveraging growing public concerns about Trump's threats to Canadian sovereignty. Carney aims to distance himself from Justin Trudeau while highlighting his experience during the 2008 financial crisis. The US Securities and Exchange Commission held its first public meeting on cryptocurrency regulations to discuss how securities laws might be applied to digital assets. Experts from various sectors participated, including former SEC officials and legal advisors from the crypto industry. The task force, led by Republican Commissioner Hester Peirce, is working on a new regulatory framework in light of President Trump's commitment to revamp regulations after a crackdown from previous administrations. However, concerns remain among some commissioners about potentially loosening rules for the cryptocurrencies.